everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back to my channel. Well, today we're going to be continuing with our series on adapting this particular box of Christmas cards, but as I've said in previous videos, you can use whatever you've got. You don't have to have these images. So today we're on project number 3 and we're going to use that image there, a single reindeer pulling the sleigh, and we're going to make another card out of some of the cards within that design, but we're going to ramp it up a bit and make it into a fun fold card. So I'm going to pop that out the way and I'm going to bring the card in. So once it comes out of the box, it just sits like that, and it's actually quite an acceptable card. But the more astute of you will realise I've already done a bit of preparation. But we're going to make this into a Z-fold card, which means that this bit will still be sort of visible from a side angle, but that's okay. So what we're going to do first of all, we're going to open it up, and this Merry Christmas bit will disappear, because what I've done is I've cut the front off of another card within this set. Let me just pop that out a bit so that you can see. That's better. Right, we'll bring that in a minute. So I'm just going to pop that there, and I've got some double-sided tape on the back just to stick it down, and we're going to put some glue over the top of that just to give us a bit more time to get it into position so it doesn't stick straight away. So I'm using the orange glue stick, and the orange glue stick is the similar equivalent to tacky glue, and of course it's also my brand colour, which makes it even better. But it's a really good one and I love using it. So we're going to pop that down there like that, so that it will become obvious why once we get started. So, or as we go along. So I'm going to use my spatula. I don't often use tools, but as I've made it and I showed it to you in a previous video, all I'm going to do, it's quite flexible, and I'm just going to use it to get everything nice and stuck. So I don't often use it, but I'll use it. I shall bring it in some of my videos. And then what we're going to do, we're going to fold that over. I know you've got an identical picture now, but you won't by the time we're finished. Because what we're going to do, we're going to fold that closed, but then we're going to fold it back in half. The top part, we're going to fold in half backwards. And again, we could use this to give it a good crease. So then we fold it open like that. Now what we're doing next, I've taken another one of this one and I've cut it in half, and again I've got some tape on the back, some double-sided tape on the back, and once more I'm going to run some glue on it like that. And we're going to put, oops, well, you don't have to put them on both sides. You could leave this inner side white if you wanted to. You could write your message, although there's plenty of room to write on the back. But this time we are going to put a panel on both sides. As I say, you don't have to, that's entirely up to you. But this time I am going to. So then we've got at the moment, we've got 2 reindeer pulling the sleigh. And so we've got one more panel here. And once more, I am going to run some glue over it, just to give us a bit more time. And then we're going to stick it down like that. I'm not going to use my spatula this time, I'm just going to press it down with my fingers. And so we now have 3, when you hold it flat like that, let's pop that out of the way, you've got 3 reindeer pulling the sleigh, whereas before you only had 1. But when you stand it up like that, I'll rock it backwards, you've still got Santa and his reindeer, but when you pull it out, you've got 3 reindeer pulling the sleigh. So when you stand it up, I know it's difficult to see standing up, but so I'll rock it back so it'll stand like that, and you'll see 3 reindeer pulling the sleigh. And of course we've got the extended houses and the snowy hills and the trees. So we've taken a flat image and turned it into an extended image, if you like. So I hope you've liked this, and if you've got a box of cards that you've got where you've got more than one of the same design, perhaps you could do this as well and extend it a bit. especially if you've got reindeer, because that's really effective. So it'll sit like that. It'll go into a 6x6 envelope very easily. It'll open up like that. And on the back, you have got plenty of room to write your message here. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you have a go yourself. And that's it for today. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Whether you do crafting or not, I hope you have a wonderful, relaxing weekend. And I'm having a day off tomorrow, well, from crafting anyway. And I will see you Monday with our next video. So I hope to catch up with you then. And then we are, just to let you know, we are going to be using, let me just pop this out the way. We are going to be using, let me just pull that in a bit so that you can see. We're going to be using this image, but we're not going to be making a card this time. We're going to be using it in a different way. So for project number 4, we'll be using this image, but in a different way. But for now, we have, let's just pop this out the way. A bit of juggling here. We've got this one, and we've got 3 reindeer pulling Santa and his sleigh. I do hope you've enjoyed it. And you have a go yourself with whatever you've got in your own stash. Whether it's a pack of cards, whether it's stamps and dies that you can stamp and cut multiple times. So have fun with what you've got and see what images you come up with. And I'll see you on Monday. And in the meantime, have a fantastic weekend. Take care everybody, have fun, and as always, happy crafting. Bye bye for now.